Good Friday night, Dawg Nation. I'm Brandon Adams, and this is our Kroger coverage of the Dawg Walk, where the night sky is taking shape here. The temperatures are dropping, and we're getting ready for clean, old-fashioned 8 between Georgia and Georgia Tech. As I said, on the unusual night of Friday here, these Georgia Bulldogs getting ready to make their way into Sanford Stadium right now, making their way through a huge crowd collected around the Tate Student Center parking lot. You've got students starting to make their way in here right now as well. Everybody getting ready. Georgia, a little later getting in here than normal, but the place starting to fill up. Folks starting to get excited. The atmosphere going to be incredible. If you look around the top of the stadium up here, instead of the customary greeting of Saturday in Athens, they're saying it's Friday. And here come the Georgia Bulldogs right now. Tight end Oscar Delp walking through, making his way through. Offensive lineman Xavier Truss getting ready to come through. You see Chaz Chambliss. There's linebacker Jalen Walker walking by. Georgia getting ready for Georgia Tech. Jordan Hall coming through. Wide receiver Arian Smith. Smith, of course, caught a touchdown last week. Georgia hoping for big things from him. The center, Jared Wilson, coming by. Jared Wilson saying some interesting things this week about how much he knows it's important for Georgia to beat Georgia Tech. You saw Todd Hartley come by. Of course, Hartley being rumored to be involved in some head coaching situations here. Mikael Williams, Tate Ratledge went by a moment ago. Ratledge on social media this week challenging Georgia fans. Make a bunch of noise here tonight. Here's Kirby Smart coming through, shaking hands and saying hello to folks. You're going to see Carson Beck walking by as well. Beck rocking some nice boots tonight and a plaid suit. A sharp look for him. Kirby continues to work that rope line. Georgia fans gathered here to see the Georgia Bulldogs as Georgia gets ready for Georgia Tech in the renewal of the rivalry known as clean, old-fashioned hay. Going to see wide receivers coach James Coley coming through. Smile Mondin coming through as well. Mondin this week was certainly asked about. You see Christian Miller walking by. Miller obviously injured and his status a little bit uncertain, but still doing as he does so many times, which is being kind and greeting all these fans. Georgia coming through a little bit more in the way of headgear and warm weather gear. I should say, warm, clothing for the cold weather that we're seeing here. The Dogs getting ready for a fun one tonight against Tech, what is certainly the regular season home finale and perhaps the last game of this season to be played at Sanford Stadium with the playoff situation still uncertain. Of course, our Kroger Dawg Walk coverage is brought to you by our friends at Kroger. You're going to see Dylan Fairchild walking in. He's made a habit of late having the lunch pail. He's got that ready to go. Maybe some Thanksgiving leftovers in that lunch pail for Dylan Fairchild. Here's Branson Robinson coming through. Branson, a guy that folks are thinking maybe he's getting back healthy again, about ready to play again. Certainly walking through and looking sharp right there as he does. Across the way, you see the Dogs continue to file in. Punter Brett Thorson. Georgia looking forward to this. Of course, our Dawg Walk coverage brought to you by Kroger. And as you're getting ready for the rest of this holiday season, obviously you enjoyed a great Thanksgiving. Now you get ready for Christmas. Kroger, the place to go for all of that. You can go in store, you can shop online, Kroger.com, become a Kroger Boost member. And to make this Christmas season everything that can be for you and your family, make sure you check out your local Kroger for all of that. Kaylee, we'll send it back to you now as we get ready for the big in-state rivalry game here on a Friday night from Sanford Stadium.